So, if you had to move tomorrow, where would you commit to? And is it in the US or is it outside the US?
Man, that's tough. Honestly, I really loved the Pacific Northwest. I really loved Portland area. I know everybody's like, yo, it's gray and gloomy like 2/3 of the year, but honestly, that time where it's nice, like I went in October and they were like, this is unheard of. You don't get this kind of weather in October. But they did say that that was kind of an indication of like how it is like when it is nicer. And that is somewhere I would absolutely move to because it is beautiful. Like there's mountains, there's beach. Yeah, it's a little cold, but like there's so much to do. Like if you love the outdoors and nature, like there's so many trees. It's so green. Like that's I think that's where I would probably go. Is Pacific Northwest for sure.
I was
Where
having
about
an
you?
well, I was gonna say I was having internalized anxiety because there was one day I think you went to like a bachelor party in Colorado or something, but on your story you were like, "Yo, I could totally move to Colorado," and I was like, "No, no, no, please don't," because obviously like I want to
Well,
see you and I don't like being
yeah.
cold.
But dude, like I went to freaking Target. I walk out the Target in Colorado and there's like Purple Mountains Majesty like on the horizon. I'm like, do the people just like live like does that just their normal every day? They just see freaking Coors Light can mountains in the fucking background. Like this is amazing. Same thing with like Oregon and Washington. Like just have trees and then snowy peaks all the time.
It's so hard because my brother lived in Seattle for like 10 years. And so that was always my like, dang, I can't afford to live here. Like, at that time it was like I was a broke like college kid, but it was like, how do I like save up my pennies and afford this shit? Because same thing, it's like Seattle is the same. It's like if it's beautiful out and it's not raining, it's a 10. But reversely, otherwise, you're going to be sad and you're going to be getting that D, aka vitamin D, and like your happy light is going to like be your
Yeah.
thing, right? Um, man. Okay. So where would I live? So what I have learned, especially after living in California, is that palm trees give me life. And so my problem I now have is that when I travel, I feel like a little kid that like my balloon deflated because I'm just like, oh, I miss the palm trees. Like get back in my life. I would probably so if it was before pandemic, I would actually still commit to Seattle. I love that if you are downtown, it's so walkable. Like you can get, there were days that I would be visiting my brother and I would literally get 20,000, 30,000 steps because I would just like walk from one end of the city to the other. And again, the access to just like trail running and nature, like where my
Yeah.
brother used to live, quite literally the first day that they moved in, a bear stole their trash like off of the front porch, you know. So they lived the name is escaping me, but they like kind of lived in a little mountain area. But that being said, it was like they also drove 20 to 30 minutes to get anywhere or get groceries, which is totally not my vibe. So I really enjoyed my time in Austin. I really didn't enjoy the summers, especially because they're just
The
hotter
swamp
than
ass is real, man.
the swamp, the boob sweat, like that. Ugh, I don't miss that. So if I was gonna commit, man, I would probably go out of the country, to be honest. It's like the toxic Libra trait of like, I love the chaos and being very uncomfortable is like highly appealing. So I'm actually still surprised because it's like we both went through a phase of like, yo, can we just do like the Aaron Straker and Jenny combo of like we move every 3 months, we just rent an Airbnb and then go somewhere. But it's not conducive to work stuff for me is like the biggest one. So it's like, are we talking realistic or are we talking like, yo, if you didn't have to like film regularly and be in a gym? But I would for sure, like I loved Belize, I loved Costa Rica, but I just can't commit to anywhere. So it's like I wanna move and be on the go every couple of months. So I suck and I don't have an answer to my own question, but I would choose chaos and I would move. I would move regularly. But did you grow up traveling, or was that something that was a little newer to you, like once you got older?
We definitely didn't grow up. I definitely didn't grow up traveling, like at least
Same.
like out of the country wise. And we went on trips and family vacations. I think the only place that we went out of country when I was little was the Bahamas.
I
Which
mean,
don't
that
even
doesn't
remember.
suck.
But I don't even, honestly, I was so young, I don't even remember. And but I didn't really travel in college either because I just, with my degree, I couldn't, and I didn't have any money. And 20s, I didn't travel because I was too busy spending all my money, like partying. So like once I became an adult, like it wasn't until like 2019 when I really started to travel, and then COVID hit. But then I picked it back up in after pandemic.
I influenced you. I love that.
Yeah, I went to Thailand in 2019, like right before the pandemic. So
Yeah, did you remind me, because I feel like that was forever ago, did you go on that trip solo or was that with somebody?
no, I went with a friend of mine from high school. So yeah, we're still good friends, and we went to about 2 weeks. So
Heck yeah.